What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Visions of the Force. Welcome to Project Potter. My name is Kyle. This is our Star Wars Visions in review, guys. These are quick reviews. If you guys haven't seen the show before, welcome. We do a quick recap, a favorite aspect, a favorite character, score out of 10, similar to the other review formats that we have here, but again, these are quicker ones, so thanks for checking out the channel. If you do like the content, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and away we go. So guys, this one is T0-B1, and I was like looking at the title and I was like, is this T0-B1? No, it's T0-B1, and all I could think of honestly was Toby from The Office, and like as like a little Pinocchio robot boy. Basically, it's a very simple premise. There's a professor, or like a scientist guy. He builds this little boy. Kind of weird move, to be honest with you. Grown man building a little boy. We're not going to get into it. He looks like he's basically robot Pinocchio, except his nose doesn't grow. He's just like all white. Like he doesn't have any design or color. It's like, bro, you didn't want to give him any like clothes or anything. Again, kind of weird, but we look past it. This art style is just really like way too cute for me. Like I just don't really like this art style. I'm not saying it's not good. So the animators are great, good for them. That's their thing. Not my preference. I like the more gritty, dark, serious Star Wars stuff. But this is another episode, guys, where it's very basic. It's a little robot boy. He wants to be a Jedi. He can't be a Jedi because he doesn't have a lightsaber. The professor is like, hey, I believe in you. They get attacked. He like says, there is a really cool line where he says, you won't want the Force and the Force is with me or whatever. Nice line from Rogue One there. He like hides a robot boy behind like a wall or whatever. And then the Empire come and the Sith come and like kill him or attack him. And then the little robot boy is like, you know, he's dreaming about being a Jedi. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to build this lightsaber. I'm going to build the professor's prophecy. And then I'm like, what is this prophecy really? Like, making little boys? Because he already fulfilled that one. All jokes aside, guys, little robot Pinocchio goes out there, T0-B1, and he, like, messes around with different things and then makes it rain, and then he gets the lightsaber. He, like, uses, like, his heart. He doesn't have a heart, so I don't even know. It's like his aspirations, like, create the crystal or something. I don't know. He creates the lightsaber. There's a Sith that comes down that looks awesome, almost like a Kylo Ren lightsaber. He comes down and he's just like, I don't know why he's on this planet, just to eradicate like the lightsaber, or like I don't think he sensed the robot because I don't think he's in. I don't know. There's like a scene where the professor, before he dies, tells him like, you know, use the Force is all around you, and he's like looking around for the Force. So that's kind of cute, I guess. But for the most part, guys, there's a scene where the Sith comes at him. He starts getting worked. He like goes and has like an out-of-body experience where he talks to the professor as a Force ghost, and he tells him like, you can do it, and then he's like, oh, I can do it, and then he has all these little robot friends, and then he like has them turn a valve or something, and it like explodes the building, but the Sith leader is still there. But then he's like, oh, let me put on my Tron fucking armor, and I'm like, you didn't do that before? So there's like a little robot that gets on him, and he like makes armor, and then that gives him like super speed and stuff, and then he takes down this like Sith Lord, or this like powerful dark Jedi. He takes him down, and then he like collapses, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna get in the ship and continue the research for the professor and get the professor's prophecy. And I'm like, I guess, but that's a very quick recap of how the episode goes. Okay, guys, my favorite aspect for this one, I have to say, I guess it is the robot's aspirations to be a Jedi, and it's like the belief in hope and the belief in the Force. I don't know. I mean, it's mostly just like the Force is all around us. I always love that idea of Star Wars. It felt weird to build a robot, but then he like give him aspirations. I don't know. It was strange because we saw the professor create him, and then he like, it would have been like way cooler if it was just like a little boy that wanted to be a Jedi, but it was like a robot. So he like programmed him to aspire to be a Jedi. I don't know, or maybe he got sentient and thought on his own. It's kind of weird, but I guess the overall like belief in hope in the Force is my favorite part of the episode. Okay, guys, on the flip side of that, my favorite character has got to be the Sith Lord. Dude, the Sith Lord was badass. It came down, dope ass armor, powerful, had a sweet ass lightsaber. I would have liked to see more powers. He's like using Force push and Force choke, and then just like stops doing that, and he's bested by like this little robot Pinocchio boy, T0-B1. I don't even want to say Kenobi because he's not worthy of that name. But I would have liked to see some more awesome Force powers, or see like an overwhelming power. But I thought design and aesthetically he was the best part. Okay guys, that brings us to a score. If you couldn't tell, I'm not crazy about this episode. I actually think this is the worst episode so far. This is a 6.7 for me. I just didn't really care for it, guys. It was like, I didn't know why this professor was building the Jedi. I guess so he could like fight as a Jedi because the professor was too old or something, but like he had I would have liked for him to like build something cooler. I don't know. It was just a weird story. I thought there weren't any like crazy music cues. It was sort of that Star Wars melody in the background, which is always nice, but like I said, I don't vibe with this design. So this one for me was just sort of a miss, but I can see why other people might like it. It was just like way too cute, where I was like, Star Wars isn't known. It's known for being cheesy, but it's known having like dark subplots or like dark undertones. This one was just like way too like happy-go-lucky, and I was like, this isn't Star Wars. This is just like an anime that like has a lightsaber. So for me, this was a big miss, and I think the worst one, but I can see why someone else might enjoy it. Okay guys, that's another episode of Visions of the Force. So thanks for checking out Project Potter. Thanks for checking out our Star Wars Visions in review. For the most part, guys, I have loved this series. This one I did not like, but I'm sure there will be a bounce back next episode. So we only have I believe 3 more left, 7, 8, 9 after this of season 1. So I think there's going to be a season 2. I'm not sure, but either way, guys, it's still fun to see the different animation styles, and I'm still really enjoying the series as a whole. This one just doesn't hold up as much as the other ones does, and I will not be rewatching this one. But yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, guys, I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.